Great pleasure to welcome into the Night Network studios from In Excess, Michael Hutchence. Good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
Right, thank you. And the tour goes on and on?
Yeah. Well, we got up to Glasgow and Leicester and Bradford, then over to Europe for February.
When can we expect to see you back down in our part of town?
Let's see. Hoping in summer sometime. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, when the sun comes out.
Yeah, make you feel at home. Have you missed Australia with the celebrations going on?
Oh, I was down there for a month over Christmas, which was great, getting the sun and stuff, but I missed the celebration.
Your tours seem to go on for ages and ages. Do you get fed up halfway through, do you find?
Oh, we tour a lot, we tour a lot for the last 7, 8, 9 years, or whatever it is. And we like it. You've got to sort of see us live to understand us, I think. Right,
but do you personally like the kind of trudging around, coach to coach?
I like the 2 hours a day, of playing. The rest of it, it's a bit of vegetable time. You've got to really amuse yourself.
All right. Who's your faves around at the moment, Mike? Michael, who would you go out and buy records by?
Anthrax. Yeah. And Big Pig, an Australian band called Big Pig.
We had that band on Video View the other week. Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Got some really good reports about that.
That's their album.
Bonk.
Yeah.
So, when you're on the road, and do you travel in style? I mean, when you're going across America and things, what do you go on?
I mean, well, you get these things. The first time you go touring, you get this big coach, isn't it? You think, wow, this is a luxury, this is great. But about a month down the line,
So it's all coaches, not planes and things in America?
Not usually, no. You got to be out in the middle of nowhere, travelling, town to town to town to town to town. But,
so,
we're fine. We enjoy it.
Right. Apart from In Excess, then, you mean you're getting into films as well? How did that come about? I mean...
well, I've always wanted to do something like that, and this movie came up that it's very unusual and deals... It's not a normal Australian film, Dogs in Space. Right. And it's just a slice of life in 1978 in Melbourne, and it's quite unusual. It's not a glamour role.
Right. You're not after a part in Neighbours, then?
No, I don't
Kylie Minogue's boyfriend.
Probably be a good idea, I guess. It's very popular here, I can't believe it.
It's just really gone berserk over here, hasn't it? What's this story I read? I'm sure it's been brought up many times, but you got into trouble in Australia for chucking condoms off the stage?
Yeah, well, in Queensland, it's sort of different than Australia. It's in a time warp. Yeah, well, there's this guy, Joe Bjelke Peterson, who was a premier, and I was just mouthing off about him a bit. I don't like him too much. He's out now. He's been thrown out of his party, so
you can go back?
Yeah.
That's a bit of luck. Right, competition time now. Chance for you to get your hands on one of 3 In Excess videos. And I think a competition here, Michael, because you are... I mean, I've been reading lots of articles and bits about the band. You've got a very famous motorbike, which you love cruising along with, right?
Yeah.
So what we'd like you to tell us on a postcard to our usual address here at Night Network is, can you name Michael's motorbike, the make of motorbike that he cruises around Australia on? What did you feel when last year one of the American magazines actually said that they thought that In Excess were the best live band in the world? What does that do for your ego?
Very nice of them. It does a lot for my ego, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. We love playing live, and it's a nice thing to say. I mean, there's not many bands around, real bands around that have been around for a long time, really playing solidly together as bands on the road for years anymore. There's not many around. But
you've gone very kind of funky on this album.
I've always been a bit funky, but we like to mix funk and rock and roll. The last album was very rock and roll. This one is more funky, right?
This is your 6th album, isn't it? Kick.
Yeah. Right,
so why is it suddenly now that the UK and Europe have gone bananas over In Excess? Why has it taken so long, do you reckon?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's a shock to us. I mean, we've always come back here and played to the fans that we have. It hasn't been enormous or anything. That's been fine with us.
There's always been a good kind of, to use the word, buzz about In Excess, though, over here, but it's never kind of been the magazine type when you'd open Record or Smash Hits or NME and you'd see a bit about the band.
I don't know. It's great. Thanks. Anyway.
but no real reason, It's not because of that change, because I noticed that this album really is very... funky.
I suppose also people understand us now a bit more. Normally in England you have to really keep on promoting some sort of image constantly. And we're just not into that. We change a lot, And now people understand that, and now they're getting into our music.
Right. How long does it take you to knock out an album? Are you one of these bands who want to do it?
It's taking longer and longer. But I think about 2 or 3 months actually.
Yeah. Do you not get fed up with it though after?
I love it. I love it.
No, but I mean, like from living with an LP, like a few records for so long, do you not think?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Well, actually, this time we went halfway through the album, had about 10 songs recorded, stopped, and went away for 3 weeks, wrote a bunch more, and threw out half the album and started again.
Right.
So that's good.
Okay. And that's AC/DC. Do you ever meet up with those lads?
Bon Scott lives on. Yeah. No, I never met. Actually, they used to hang around. I used to go see them play when I was about 16. Local little dancers. You know, when he didn't have those shorts on then.
Well, he must have had his original shorts on then, I think.
Yeah, probably.
But it's a good kind of lot of good bands in Australia at the moment coming out as well, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, it's quieting down a bit at the moment. A lot of house parties, a lot of DJs are big stars, and you know, the bands are in the background for the moment.
Right. Thanks very much for coming in tonight.
Thank you.
And good luck with Glasgow, which is then Europe.
Let's do Bradford and then on to Europe and then the States.
All right. And when you're back in town, down our way, do pop in and see us.
Yeah, great to be here.
All right. Thank you very much.